see, Tuesday the 7th of March. Yes, that's right. I'm not very good on dates, especially early in the morning.
Liz Show mit der Frühstücksshow im BFBS Germany, der englischen Radiostation mitten in Deutschland. 63 Angestellte hat dieser Sender, der die Engländer in der ehemaligen britischen Besatzungszone mit Musik und Informationen unterhalten soll. Angestellte wie zum Beispiel Liz Show, die heute Morgen das Programm um 6:30 Uhr mit der Breakfast Show begonnen hat. Oder Angestellte wie DJ Rick Lunt, der jetzt um kurz nach 9 übernimmt.
Now the time's 9:10. It's goodbye from me and hello to him. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks very much.
Happy birthday.
Look, I've gone past the age where I advertise these.
Rick Lunt sitzt in Studio 3, einem der modern eingerichteten Self-Operation Studios. Das heißt, beim BFBS legen die Ansager die Platten selber auf und sind ihr eigener Toningenieur.
This morning with the number one sound for this week from Brotherhood of Man. I remember the Brotherhood of Man before they were famous. They had a chart success in Belgium, about 4 years ago, 3 years ago anyway, called Kiss Me, Kiss Your Baby. But this is number one in England.
Ricks Show füllt den Vormittag im BFBS. Die Housewife Show beinhaltet Musik, einen Quiz, jede Menge Hörerpost, Haushalttipps, Kochrezepte, Telefonanrufe direkt in der Sendung und Verkehrstipps. Auch beim BFBS wird nur mit Wasser gekocht. Technik hinter der Scheibe. Sehr eindrucksvoll.
8 o'clock in the Naffy Club of Hobart Barracks Detmold. This is going to be a talk with a film and slides on the 19th.
Und das ist einer der Männer von Hinter der Scheibe, Jürgen Bock, gerade mit einer Stereoproduktion beschäftigt.
And what's more, you can take your husbands along.
Bestimmte Programme müssen für alle Stationen gemacht werden. Nicht? Zum Beispiel werden diese Nachmittagsprogramme, die wir da machen, jetzt dieses Musik und Interview, diese 2 Stunden.
Dies ist das BFBS Köln Schallplattenarchiv, eines der bestsortierten Schallplattenarchive in ganz Deutschland. Über 140.000 Platten stehen hier in den Regalen. 10 Uhr durch und Liz Shaw stellt das Musikprogramm für den nächsten Morgen zusammen. What's it like waking up all the people with their eyes still closed and with a beautiful voice in the morning?
Oh, well, thank you for the compliment. Well, it's sometimes difficult. Depends. If I get up on time, it's great. But just recently I had to buy 2 new alarm clocks because mine broke down and I slept in. I got here 5 minutes before the show started, and then I had to wake myself up before I woke everybody else up. But I enjoyed doing it.
Oh gosh, what do you do one morning when, let's say, you don't wake up and the show has to start and you're not there, or you get stuck in the Cologne traffic?
Well, there's not a lot of traffic around in the mornings, and I only live 5 minutes away from the studio, so it's not too bad. But if I did sleep in and was late, then we have a standby tape which would be put on until I got here. But you don't sleep in on the breakfast show. Not if you can help it.
Bald kann man BFBS auch in Stereo genießen. Hier wird gerade Studio 2 umgebaut. Im Hintergrund durch die Scheibe noch immer Rick Lunt mit der Vormittagsshow. Und das ist Bill Mitchell, langjähriger Mitarbeiter des BFBS, der das Filmteam nach Bigwood einlädt, das genau um die Ecke liegt. Hier spielen Bill Mitchells Uncle Bills Bigwood-Geschichten, die zuerst im BFBS Kinderfunk ausgestrahlt wurden und dann sogar als Buch erschienen. So populär sind sie geworden. Neben dem Bigwood-Modell mit elektrischer Eisenbahn oder dem Tea-Service von Mrs. Owl ein weiteres Hobby von Uncle Bill Mitchell. Pfadfinder, Scouts and Guides. Und, so erstaunlich das klingt, Bill Mitchells Hörer sind nicht nur Kinder.
Very famous man who tells the Bigwood stories. They're all by yourself?
Yes, I started writing the Bigwood stories in 1966. I used to do some in the garden in the summer and in cafes and on trams, and also in here and in my flat. But they've become very well known, and it's very gratifying, you know, that they have done, and they're quite, shall I say it, famous now. Not only do I get children coming, of course we get lots of adults, and most of my visitors these days are scouts or Cub Scouts or guides or brownie guides, and they're always very welcome.
What is the favourite, I mean, to the people of your types of characters you use in the Bigwood stories? Is it Mr. Owl, or is it Badger, or who?
No, funnily enough, no, it's the villain of the piece, Water Rat. It's the sort of English affection for the underdog, I think. He always seems to be the favourite, because we're always down on him, you see. We always blame him for everything, and that's, I think, is why he's so popular. Badger, too, of course, is, because I use Badger quite a lot, especially on Sunday afternoons in tea time, and he's quite a firm favourite.
You're more a scout or a radio presenter?
Well, scouting is a sort of extramural thing. You know, I do scouting as a sort of hobby, but it's a very nice thing for boys, I think, to be in the scouts, and the girls in the guides. It gives them something to do, and it's a fine organisation, and I'm rather proud to be associated with it in a sort of public relations way.
Entry is by ticket only, and transport arrangements are as usual, and transport will take you home after the dance at 11:45. There's also a Tupperware party coming up tonight at 8 o'clock in the clubroom of 20 Field Workshop REME in Kingsley Barracks in Minden.
BFBS. How does one become a BFBS radio announcer?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer. I suppose a lot of people ask me that one. I suppose it's a matter of being in the right place at the right time, or else having the right training before you come here. I was trained by BFBS. They took me in at the start of a training scheme, and I've been very lucky because I'm still here after 4.5 years.
And reached quite some popularity, I would say. Do you very much enjoy doing your shows and things like that?
Oh yeah, very much. I wouldn't do them if I didn't, because there's, believe it or not, a lot of work attached that maybe you don't see. A lot of work behind the scenes, preparing, writing letters, reading letters, opening post, thinking up new ideas and all that sort of thing. So it's hard work, but very enjoyable.
What do you do one morning when, let's say, you have a headache and you got your schedule saying, I got to go on the air at 9 o'clock? What do you do then?
Yeah, that's difficult. It's happened before now. I sometimes have a cold or flu, an old gripper, but you've just got to go on, really. You have to try and pretend it's not happening.
Okay, thank you, Rickland.
Thank you.
Das waren ein paar Impressionen von der englischen Radiostation mitten in Deutschland. Viel Improvisation, aber gerade das macht die Kölner Engländerwelle so beliebt. Die Zahlen beweisen es. Standardhörer sind natürlich die etwa 150.000 Briten in Norddeutschland, für die das Programm ja eigentlich gemacht wird. Aber jeden Tag hören außer den Engländern noch ca. 5 Millionen Deutsche das BFBS-Programm. Leider kann die deutsche Hörerpost nicht in den Sendungen beantwortet werden. Internationale Bestimmungen wollen das so. Würde nämlich ersichtlich, dass der BFBS Programm für Deutsche macht, so müssten GEMA-Gebühren gezahlt werden. Und die hohen Forderungen des deutschen Tantiemenschluckers würden das ohnehin kleine Budget des BFBS sprengen. Freuen würden sich in dem Fall sicherlich die großen Sender wie NDR und WDR, die doch trotz des weitaus größeren Aufwandes kein besseres Programm auf die Beine stellen können. Aber vielleicht können unsere Rundfunkmacher noch etwas beim Kölner BFBS lernen.
Clark, who phoned us today, and also for our caller who kept saying absolutely nothing on the line. You're a naughty lassie and you get your knuckles rapped next time, okay? I'd like to thank some of me backup people, Stephen, Ralph and Sue and John and Rosie, who kept the coffee and the BFBS lemonade going. I'd like to say a quick get well soon to Rick, but I'm mean. Also Jackie on the telephones, and of course Tex, who manhandled the box with usual grace and style. I'll be back with you tomorrow, God willing. In the meantime, look after yourselves and bye for now.